Oh yeah. Feels good.
Hey yo, what's up, good people? It's your girl Songbird.
It's Dante Black.
And we are back for another episode of your favorite internet show. Go on and tell them what it is.
Whole opposite. It's on the wall. It's about time you hit that. It's about time.
Okay, so let's clean a little house. Let's get a little business out the way. If this is your first time tuning in, what's up? Make sure you hit that subscribe and that notification bell that sounds like so that you're notified every time a new episode pops up. And for our returning opposite fam,
you must have been hanging out with that guy that was interpreting, silent interpreting.
That was that woman.
No, that guy. Then he was like ball.
Oh gosh.
You don't remember him?
No.
Yeah.
All I remember is the woman from, what was it, South Florida that went in as an interpreter saying the wrong stuff.
No, that was the dude. He was doing that. I think he was from South Africa or something like that.
No, that was a black woman.
No, it was a black man. He was even, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel. He was on there too. Well, he wasn't on there, but they did come and stuff.
All right, we are getting completely off topic.
I don't even know the topic.
All right, so let's talk about the topic. Why do women keep their ex-husband's last name after a divorce? I'm gonna say what Miss Tina Turner herself said. She said she wanted to keep her name because that was her thing. She had made money off of that name, so she wanted to keep it.
And I'm gonna tell you what I say. That's my daddy's name. My daddy blood on that name. She can't have that name.
What is she touring under now? Because she's made music in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and the 2000s.
I didn't say he won. I just said that's what he said.
I'm just saying, clearly, if she still got that name Tina Turner, then she clearly won.
Hey, I didn't say she didn't win. I'm just telling you what he said.
I'm just saying, she's still sporting that name, though.
Yeah, me personally, I mean, in a situation like that with Tina Turner, yeah, it kind of works. It's kind of hard to change your name, especially when you're a celebrity, because everything is tied into that. So I get where she's coming from with that. But if you're an average, everyday female, I don't see the point in still keeping the other person's last name. If you keep another person's last name,
that's a constant reminder of the mistake you made.
No, I feel like you still want that person. That's why you still holding on to that name. Because if I'm a female and let's just say I married a guy and his last name was Hawaiian.
You married a guy?
I said if I was a female. Sorry.
Stop calling me that.
If I was a female and I married a guy and his last name was Hawaiian. Okay, so that's his last name, and now that's my last name. And we got married, and then we got divorced. I'm not going to keep that last name. I'm going to go back to my maiden name. If my maiden name was Jones.
Change your name to Hawaiian anyways.
It don't matter. I'm just saying that it's whatever. But anyhow, I would go back to my maiden name. If my maiden name is Jones, I'm going back to it because now I'm single. I'm no longer... Jones. That's what I'm saying, because it don't matter. It don't matter what the last name is. What I'm saying is I'm going back to my original name because now I'm single. I'm no longer tied to this person. Yeah. So I'm just going to go a lot of people where they will say, oh, well, I didn't feel like filling out all the paperwork and going through changing my license and changing all of this again. So I just stuck with the name because it's a whole lot easier. No.
But technically that still means that you're that person's property. Mm-hmm. Because those who don't know, that first letter and the 3 numbers after that is either your father's initials or your husband's initials and I think his birthday or something like that. But yeah, so that means you're basically still their property if you don't change those things over.
And I think what a lot of females like to do, they like to keep the name because it still associate themselves with whatever that particular person has going on without actually being associated with them. Like prime example, let's just say if you was married and your husband, he was actually a millionaire. Okay, so he's a millionaire and you're known as Mrs. Starks. And so all you have to do is go around, hey, Mrs. Starks, and you get whatever you want. Y'all get divorced. You want to keep that name because you like that treatment. As opposed to now you come, okay, well, my name is no longer Starks. My name is now,
Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yeah, my maiden name is Bell Bill DeVoe. They gonna be like, who? What? Like, so you're no longer associated with him? I'm sorry, man. We're gonna need to see some identification. You no longer have access to this, whatever you're trying to get access to, because you're no longer married to him. And so now you're used to
this. Got to be paying some alimony or something, don't they?
Hey, I don't know. I don't know everybody's financial situation. Maybe she signed that prenup.
If they a millionaire, then
maybe she signed that prenup. He was a millionaire before she came in. She signed that paperwork that say whatever you come in with, that's what you leave with.
Dang.
Exactly.
Damn, son.
Exactly. I'm gonna say this: if I was a millionaire, everybody signing a prenup. The person in the Burger King drive-thru signing a prenup. I don't want no ties to nobody. You ain't getting none of this money. You ain't
prenup.
Listen. You ain't worked on this, and you get no. What's your boy say?
You ain't put in on this man.
Yeah. No, he was like, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You wasn't in me at these practices. You wasn't at these games. You wasn't out here getting checked. You wasn't out here going through this pain. So why should you have to? When you're playing sports, you know, you get checked, basketball, check, whatever. This is sports reference.
Oh.
Yeah. So, anyway.
I don't play sports.
Yeah, she don't watch it either, so I don't know why I said that.
Well, sometimes I do.
The Olympics, yes.
I watch the World Sports with the baseball.
Just, bro, this is recorded.
Wait.
Don't even start.
That's
a joke. That's a joke. She's joking. Just like,
I am joking, guys.
Okay.
But yes, I believe what you were saying is completely correct. It's kind of hard to differentiate that when you are famous, because that's what people know you as. It's such as, I'm going to go back to Miss Tina Turner's case. That was who they knew her as. They didn't know her for, Anime?
Anime Bullet.
They didn't know her as Anime Bullet. She went back to that already.
Anime Bullet.
Either way.
Eat the cake!
Either way, they go back to who? She's saying, what's love got to do with it? Anime Bullet? No, that's Tina Turner. That's the same person. That was just her maiden name.
And then you have a bunch of people confused because somebody else out here got two names and everybody's confused. Donald Glover.
Childish Gambino.
People is confused. They think that's two different people. And you don't want your fans thinking you are two different people.
True.
You want them thinking that you're the same person. So from that standpoint, I would say, okay, yeah, just keep the name, whatever. But if you're an everyday person, I see no benefit other than wanting to continuously be treated the way you was when you was with this person. I see no benefit in keeping it.
Well, I'll say this though. There are some women who did get a divorce, but they kept their name and made even more of a profit off of it. Like Kris Jenner. When Kris Jenner was married to, when he was Bruce Jenner, she legally changed her name back to Kris Kardashian. Then once she found out that so-and-so wanted to be Caitlyn Jenner, she kept with the name Kris Jenner. And she made a lot of a profit off of that, off of her children and the Kardashian Jenner clan.
I just stay away from that whole household.
Yes. That's
they got a lot of shit going on over there that I wasn't no part of.
Thank you, Facebook, for all the information I have on them.
I just want to stay away from the whole household, everybody included.
But in some situations like that, when it is beneficial, but
yeah, but so basically, if it's monetary reason to keep the name, then yes, keep the name. But if it's not a monetary reason, I don't see the reason why you still holding on to it, other than still wanting to be with that person, and that person doesn't want to be with you.
True.
Because if I don't want to be with a specific person and I got my name changed and I don't want to be with them, I want nothing to do with them. I want no memories of them. I want to burn every picture. I want to move out of the house. I want to sell all of the cars. And I damn sure when I get ready to sign my check or to sign any type of paper, I don't want to have to put your name next to it.
All right. So how do you guys feel about it? Make sure you sound off below. Make sure that you comment, you like, subscribe, tag a friend, tell a friend. If you know a friend that's in this situation, tell them to comment why they still have their ex-husband or let their ex-wife keep their last name.
And stop being petty and keeping people's names that you know don't want you. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Y'all still keeping them names knowing that man don't want you. He trying to move on and you saying petty things. Well, it's two Mrs. Jones. I was the first, so I ain't get rid of it.
Wait, so did your ex-wife keep your last name or something?
I ain't never been married.
Then why are you so angry like that?
Because I heard this happen.
Did it happen to you?
Shout out to that person. I'll make sure I go ahead and send this to you.
Well, if it ain't happened to you, why are you so angry about it?
Because they not on this camera and I can be angry for them. Because you know a lot of people, they be, I ain't gonna say it that way, but due to some professions, certain people can't say certain things. And due to my profession, which is not giving a fuck, I say what I want when I want.
All right. So make sure you guys sound off below if you have anything you say. And also, we haven't said this enough. If you have any comments or any topics that you'd like us to talk about, make sure you hit us up on our individual social medias, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, our individual Instagrams and Facebook pages. Just hit us up.
But to be completely honest with you, the fastest response you'll get is to contact us on Polar Opposite directly, because at any given time, we both on it all day, every day. And this literally could be, when I say all day, every day, it could be in the morning, early mornings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. It could be all throughout the day. So if you need to get in contact with us, send us anything, just go straight to Polar Opposite. It'll ring one of our phones and we'll be back to you shortly.
All right, guys. I'm Songbird.
Not too much.
Peace.